What is good, YouTube? My name is Velikan. In this video, we are taking a look at the tier 5 relics for Leagues 5, starting with Treasure Arbiter. You gain the following benefits when clue hunting. Implink jars and creatures that drop clue scrolls have a 1 in 15 chance of dropping them. Clue geodes, nests, and bottles are found 10x more often. And now the big ones. All clue scrolls have the lowest numbers of steps possible for their tier. That is huge. Emote, Fallow, and Charlie clue steps no longer have an item requirement. That is quite nice. And then, of course, every clue scroll casket will roll the max amount of rewards it can give. That is pretty damn big, too. This is arguably a must pick for points. The end. Thank you for watching my video, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Not really, though. Apparently, Jagex nerfed the amount of points behind clue tasks, but there's still a boatload of points behind them, I would argue. We can see the easy and the medium tasks on the wiki right now. There are still a relevant amount of points behind these clues. I'm sure that will change once the entire task list is released, so wait until that happens. Moving on, though, to Production Master. When doing the following production activities, all items are processed at once. Smelting, smithing, fletching, cooking, herblore, and crafting. I'm not going to read it all. I used to love this relic. I picked it in Leagues 4, had no regrets. It fixes, well, not fixes, it helps smithing, fletching, herblore, cooking, and crafting. This is amazing quality of life. It is so nice. But the thing with these skills is all of them are pretty much high experience per hour anyways. So you don't really need it. And one thing I do want to say about Production Master is you should be 100% careful with Zenites and other gear of which the resources are very valuable to you, such as maybe Onyxes, because it will process everything at once. And there are definitely clips to be found during Leagues 4 where people were processing multiple Zenites into bracelets or something like that. So be careful doing that. And then Slayer Master, kind of the dark horse in this one. You gain the following benefits to Slayer. Always on task. This one was pretty difficult to judge. What does always on task mean anyway? Then unlock all Slayer task perks for free. Rune pouches, herb sacks, and looting bags in the Slayer point store are all free. Skip and block tasks for free. Gain 1,000 to 15,000 bonus Slayer experience for the first time you kill the 100th of each unique Slayer monster. Scaled by the monster Slayer level requirement. Experience stated is before multipliers. So after multipliers, you'll be looking at what, like upwards of 100,000 bonus Slayer experience. That is quite nice, but not necessary. And it's also the first time you kill the 100th of each unique Slayer monster. So you won't be getting any experience for the 200th and 300th kill. So always on task. Immediately the Slayer helmet comes to mind. It is very nice for Mauritania goers. You can also imbue your Slayer helmet, so rangers and mages can benefit from that too. You'll be able to do all mobs that normally require a task. So that's pretty big for, let's say, Cerberus, Hydra. So Slayer Master is quite nice for that. I think Zeya enjoyers get Brimstone keys that way too. Maybe Wilderness with Larynx keys. I'm not sure if you need a task for Larynx keys, to be honest. If you're always on task, you will receive superiors more often. And what I mean with that is they are 1 in 50 for everyone, but you aren't stuck skipping tasks. So you can just do Dust Devils or Smoke Devils or whatever, which might be interesting for mages who want to force an Imbued Heart. I'm not saying that's going to be the play. I definitely think you can get your Imbued Heart without going Slayer Master, but it might be something that you need to think about. Then, unlocking all Slayer task perks sounds kind of useless to me. Many task perks are not that useful. And then you have your free rune pouch, herb sack, and looting bag. I think that's also quite useless. Skipping and blocking tasks for free is nice, but it's not necessary because you'll always be on task anyway. Gain bonus Slayer experience for every 100 Slayer kill. That is welcome, but not that big. Dare I say it's useless too. So why is almost everything useless? Because we have Slayer reward points are 5x'd. So every time you do a task, you get your Slayer reward points times 5. You don't need 5 tasks before starting to earn these points anyway. So if you are not a Slayer Master, you have to do a few tasks. Then you basically can skip whatever you want to skip because you'll be shitting out points anyway. At least that's what I think is going to happen. And if you want a rune pouch, you just have to grind a little bit for it. It's not that bad. So what is my conclusion? I would say Treasure Arbiter for points. Very simple. We only know the easy and medium tasks right now, but there are a significant amount of points behind them already. Check for yourself when the league launches. So there's a page in the wiki. Look for the task page. And once all the tasks are on there, you can just judge for yourself if Treasure Arbiter is necessary for points. So do that. You should definitely consider Slayer Master if you're going Mauritania for the damage boost. It is not needed though. So for points, you should still consider going Treasure Arbiter. And then there's a very small thing with mages being able to force superiors a little bit more often, or at least better for them. I would judge that as quality of life. It's not necessary, and I wouldn't go Slayer Master just for the imbued heart, but it's something you might need to think about. And then Production Master if none of the above apply to you. So Production Master will help with some skills, but honestly, only pick it when the other two relics don't do anything for you. So if you're not chasing points, if you're not going Mauritania, and if you're not a mage, you don't even need to think about Treasure Arbiter or Slayer Master, so just pick Production Master instead. And that's the way I view things right now. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.